Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Day 1, Part 2 of my Union campaign here against the Confederates. Now, if you guys take a look at the battlefield here, what we really need to do is we need to hold these ridges. We decided in this battle to go ahead and continue this with the same positions we had set up yesterday. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually set up here on McPherson's Ridge, because it's got such a great overlook, and I'm also going to move the Iron Brigade up. I'll move Cutler's Brigade up on this side of the field. Actually, I'm sorry, I'll move them up here on Hearst Farm. Just because this is a pretty good position, and I will also start using these cannons effectively. So let's get Stevens up. I don't know why I said Stevenson. And let's also worry about our vedettes here. I want to take a look back here to see if we have any other reinforcing brigades, and it seems like we do. Von Gilsa. We'll bring Von Gilsa right here to this ridge. Let's see. Oh, this is part of McPherson's Ridge, I suppose. And we'll bring these guys over here and try to reinforce our secondary line. Oh, did not want to do that. Sorry about that. We'll just bring them up here and worry about them in a bit. For now, I just want to deal with the enemy. So they are coming, obviously, and actually we'll halt here. I was actually being brought out by their bait for a second there. So as you can see, Pettigrew's brigade is on the move. I'm a little worried, obviously. Anytime you go up against Pettigrew, you got to be a little concerned. I'm definitely going to bring Gamble skirmishers up to help with this defense here. But my goal, obviously, is to draw Pettigrew here on Leifer's farm and start raining down fire on them. I think that should work pretty well. So we're going to hold our positions. We're not going to get all testy here and start firing right away. We'll wait for the attack. We'll wait for the opportunity. And even with Archer here, we're going to do the same. And we really want to get Reynolds Cannon up here on Ridge. Okay, here we go, guys. Pettigrew's going straight for the charge, and that's just like Pettigrew to go ahead and use his numbers to his best possible advantage. I'm going to go ahead and move I-Corps up here. Luckily, it looks like Pettigrew has stopped the charge just in time. Let's take a look down here, and it looks like Archer is on the run, so Cutler's done his job against Broken Bro. But I'm not sure he can do his job against the rest of his brigade. We'll go ahead and move Iron Brigade down here, start firing on these skirmishers. And there we go, guys. Pettigrew is pulled back. Looks like we could bring Gamble skirmishers over here to this wooded area. And in fact, I wouldn't mind bringing Paul up here to sort of seal this gap up. You can see we've got to deal with Broken Bro right now. And beautiful. Stevens already knows he's got to fire some canister shot. That's wonderful. We'll go ahead and switch to shell shot. It was definitely a good idea getting these cannons up on this hill. So let's go ahead and... What are you doing, Biddle? We don't want you to go there. Alright, Davis seems to be moving up, guys, and I'm guessing he's going for this position up here on Oak Ridge, which is a pretty easy position to take for the Confederates in this battle, if you ask me. But here we go. We're already dealing with Pettigrew again. And in fact, looks like these guys may need our help a little more than the guys in the south. Or not. Looks like General Howard's artillery division is available. Should we deploy them to Seminary Ridge or at Cemetery Hill? I don't know. Just give me the brigade. Worry about that later. We'll go ahead and try to get these guys moving. Get Ames running. We'll get Von Gilsa running. Sure, we'll wear down condition a little bit, but just to plug up gaps, I think it's probably worth it. There we go. It looks like Iron Brigade is on the run. I mean, they've just taken such pounding in both of these battles. And Baxter's going to have to deal with Davis here. I'm hoping that just the artillery fire alone can dissuade him from moving up the ridge. But I'm not sure that's going to work like that the way I'm expecting it to. Okay, here we go. Bucktail, stop switching over. I want you to fire at Pettigrew, damn you. All right, there we go. So at least we are getting some heavy shots down on Davis. I want to make sure we're on shell shot. And at this point, I'm kind of surprised that Baxter is not holding him off. General Schultz has arrived. Wow, cool. We're going to charge with Baxter because at this point, I don't know what else to do. I think we can put Biddle up here on this hill. We have kept the Confederates out from the south, so that's good news. And let's go ahead and get this artillery set up. First, I want to put some on top of Oak Hill here, or Oak Ridge, excuse me, rest. But first, let's go ahead and take these infantry units and get them right to where they need to go, which is not all the way across the field. Boy, the movement in this game has changed a little bit, I think. I may be wrong. And there we go. Pettigrew's once again on the run, guys. And it looks like, look at that, Baxter actually succeeded in his charge against Davis. He's still got the guys on the run, and I'm not going to stop that charge. We'll just continue it, really. Just rain down hell on these guys. And, okay, so 3rd Corps is reassigning. I can see why they're trying to bring some morale over here to Davis. I can understand that. We're going to go ahead and keep our position. No Bucktail. Stay put. Paul, open fire on Pettigrew. It would be great if this game was just voice activated. I think I'd probably mess it up because I'm sure I mispronounced 9 out of 10 of the names. Here we go. Opening fire. Awesome. And if we could get Biddle here to also concentrate his fire, I'd feel a lot more safe. Alright, now this is the problem. I'm always worried about this area, is that they do take Oak Ridge quite easily. Let's go ahead and get Ames moved over here. And we'll probably be able to take that back, guys. I'm not too worried. In fact, if I want to be really crazy, I can probably make a push over here, which I'm tempted to do. In fact, we're going to go ahead and move Bucktail, Biddle, and Paul up, guys. This is going to be a true assault into enemy territory. May not be the wisest choice, but you know what? I'm going to do it anyway, because I'm crazy. Oh no, because I'm Agrippa. And let's go ahead, and look at that. Pettigrew and Broken Bow are still pulling back. Now, the only problem we have here is the obvious artillery fire. But if we can counteract that, we should be okay. So if we could just get these guys into position quickly and start doing some damage, I'm going to feel a lot better. Alright, you know what? This is not smart. This is not smart, is it? Is it? Maybe it is. I don't know. We'll find out sooner or later. I'm going to go ahead and move Ames over here, plug in the gaps. And we do have a lot of reinforcing infantry that can plug in the gaps well. We also have... Oh, Kerzhnowski has arrived. That's cool. We'll bring him up here to the north to deal with Davis. And as you can see, even Gamble's skirmishers are going to have to deal with Davis. He's basically got Baxter on the run, which kind of sucks, but at least he's ignoring the victory point up here on Oak Ridge, so that's kind of cool. All right, there we go, guys. Biddle is the first to go. We're still opening fire on Pettigrew's brigade, and as you can see, we are trying to move into the actual Confederate battle line here, but it's pretty hard to do with all that shell shot raining down on us, so I hope these guys can start reloading a little bit faster. Maybe we can move I-Corps up, provide some support, really just bring the battle to the enemy, as it were. Here we go, guys. Bucktail's ready to fire. We got Eichling in to help. And look at that. Gamble skirmishers are also firing. Wait a minute. No, this way. There we go. Bucktail Brigade is now taking over the action. As you can see, that's when you could actually use the general to set your trip, which is a pretty cool feature. But I'm not going to do that. Or actually, why not? Let's go ahead. We're going to move in. And we're just going to go crazy. Aw, shit. That was bad. Paul moved back. Bucktail moved back. Everybody just moved back. Stay on McPherson's Bridge. I'm just going to stay here. Oh, wait a minute. Did we secure that? I think we almost secured that area. Wait, don't run away. We'll keep Bucktail here at least, and move the rest back. And, wow, that's weird. It's like just firing from a clump of houses. We'll also move I-Corps back as well. And I think that was a little unsafe, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta be crazy to achieve a decisive victory. So yeah, that might not have been the best use of our resources, but as long as we can reform our lines, I'm not too concerned. Alright, let's take a look here. Make sure we're not forgetting anything. Alright, we've got a lot of artillery here to set up, so we'll go ahead and bring these guys up. Set them right on the ridge up here. It's a really good position for them, apparently. And take Wheeler as well. Let's just see what's going on up here. So it looks like, yeah, Davis is going to make a move over there to Oak Ridge. We'll probably go, and actually, I took Beecher's Knoll and didn't even know I took it. I didn't even know that was a real victory location. I guess they may have just added that in. We'll also move Biddle up to help secure this ridge. There's no reason why we should lose it. And I'll move the skirmishers up. And here we go. It looks like another attack by the Confederates, in this case with Broken Bow. You know, we've dealt with him before, so it's nothing new to us. I'm going to have to sort of shuffle things around a bit, and in fact I'm going to use Schmiffelnig to take this Oak Ridge position. So let's go ahead and run into place. Kerzhnowski, you can run too. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and have Bucktail turn right here, and at this point they can open fire on Broken Brigade trying to come up the hill. I think everyone is trying to get a position there on Oak Ridge, or Oak Hill, excuse me. Because at that point they will have, I think, 2,000 victory points. We have 1,000... what do we have? What else do we have? Looks like just the 1,000, the 250. So we definitely want to take back that area. And it looks like they're bringing in Doles now. Wow, where did he come from? So we definitely want to go ahead and reinforce these lines with a bunch of men, if we can. Looks like Pettigrew's already started firing. Maybe Iron Brigade can hold them off. Maybe they can't. We'll find out. And there we go, Iron Brigade leveling their rifles right at the enemy, right into Pettigrew's ranks. Pettigrew's charge continues, guys. That's a little unnerving, but thankfully Paul's also going to open up on him. We'll go ahead and have Iron Brigade charge. No, we won't. I was going to say we would have they continue their attack, but since they didn't, we're going to go ahead and stop. So as you can see, a lot of Confederates coming out here from the north, guys. Did not expect this to happen. Okay, so we do have this 2,250 victory points. I thought so. So that can help us a little bit. We really just want to hold the positions we already have, though. And there we go, Pettigrew once again. So strong in his attack, obviously. You know, not retreating even with that many men. And I think they'll finally pull back. Let's go ahead and get Kerzhnowski set up here on the hill, too. We'll move Bucktail Brigade to defend Oak Ridge. And we'll do the same with Wheeler. I think we can move him here. Let's bring the vedettes up. What else are they doing? Maybe we can even give these guys some artillery support. And here we go, guys. We are going to engage the first Confederates coming out of the north. I definitely want to set these guys on shell shot. Okay, it looks like Hall's already on shell shot. Why not canister shot? Give them a real taste of the old lead. And at this point, we'll open up on these guys, and hopefully we can hold them back. Just look at all the Confederates coming out of the north there, guys. That is not what I expected at all. And wow, Doles is already putting a hurting on Schmiffelnig. Made almost all of our brigades pull back. Let's go ahead and get the skirmishers over here. Yeah, you hear the terror in my voice. I'm not liking this. What are you doing, Krasnowski, you crazy bastard? Let's move this crazy Polish bastard back. We'll get Iron Brigade to also move up to this position, because right now I know what they're going for, and I think you guys do too. They're going straight for that hill. That's what they want, and that's what they're going to try to get. So we don't want them to take it. We want to go ahead and set up on it as soon as possible, and just hold our current positions on Iron Brigade. Alright, Hall, you can set up here, man. Come on. Don't run away too much. And at this point, I want to sort of bring Schmiffelnig to come back and help these units at the hill, because I think he's going to have a much better position over here at the hill. So I'm going to bring Baxter and Schmiffelnig down this route, sort of down the road over this farm over here, and near Pennsylvania College. I think that's the safest route. They won't have to engage any Confederates on the way. And meanwhile, we'll just continue to hold this thing, because we can't forget about Pettigrew and Brokenborough just hanging out over here. That's no fun. Alright, here we go, guys. Looks like we already have some contact on the ridge. The Confederates are pushing for it. Oh boy. So we definitely want to go ahead and get into contact with them, even with Schmiffelnig's brigade, if we can. Bring their attention away for a little bit. And there we go. It looks like our skirmishers are the first to make contact with the men coming up the hill. This is definitely a very important victory that the Confederates need, because they need to take this victory position, I think, to even get a draw. So we want to go ahead and keep them off. Let's see what else we have. Do we have anything else we can throw at them? Oh, technically I could give them Krasnowski, but I don't want to leave this area too unguarded, so I'm not going to do that. Let's get Iron Brigade to start firing down on Iverson. Alright, so it looks like Schmiffelnig has a nice crossfire here. Unfortunately, he's pushing all of these guys in Baxter's brigade back, and that's no good. Not Schmiffelnig, excuse me, O'Neill. Schmiffelnig is managing to hold this point, and that's cool, but really we feel a lot more comfortable if we had a few more infantry brigades just to sort of plug up that area. So let's go ahead and see if we can, maybe after we get Archer's brigade a little whittled down here, Ames is going to open up on him right now, and I'm sure he's going to run. Or he's going to run very soon. There we go. Let's go ahead and take Cutler and move up to the hill. At this point, everybody we have should be going to this hill. And in fact, we'll even move over to shell shot with our artillery. Start firing there too. Alright, Biddle, stop. Biddle is crazy. I think Biddle and Krasnowski are nuts. They're just crazy generals. There we go. He actually got a pretty good volley on Brokenborough. So it looks like Early's full division comes fast from the northeast, and this is once again that northern area over here. A lot of Confederates came from this area. We did not expect them to. And that's definitely going to harm us later in the battle, I think. So we want to go ahead and get into position. Probably turn Stewart over here and start firing at the enemy. And maybe even the vedettes can do a little action. Wilkeson, you can move up as well. I love how I'm talking to these guys like they're actually here. This can't be good for my sanity. Okay, here we go, guys. I'm actually going to bring Schmiffelnig to deal with O'Neill's. And even early, oh wait, we've already gotten that news. I was worried that we had 2 full divisions coming. Luckily, it doesn't seem that way yet. Let's go ahead and bring the skirmishers up. We'll bring Bucktail Brigade up. Looks like we've got Iverson on the run. I don't know how he slipped through, but Biddle's going to give him a little bit of the hot lead, hopefully. And if not, I think we can go ahead and just move Biddle up here to deal with Davis. At this point, I'm not too concerned about this area, but we'll go ahead and get Biddle to fire a volley into Iverson if he just can hold his position for a second. See, I don't like how the game forces you to kind of have to turn every time. It's really weird. Anyway, maybe this will work. No, it won't. Alright, that's okay. So we just launched Beecher's Coal. I don't really care. That was like 250 victory points. It's not going to lose the game for us at all. We do want to move over to canister shot with these guys, though, because they have to deal with Doles. Looks like Doles got the idea and ran away. Unfortunately, Schmiffelnig is also running away, so that's not good. Meanwhile, while all this is happening, I'm getting a lot of these guys, a lot of their morale back and their condition, so it's not the worst case scenario, obviously. Here we go, Biddle and the Iron Brigade going to help secure the ridge. And as you can see, the Confederate troops are fading from this location. A few Confederate dead over here. We have definitely more Union dead than Confederates in this particular engagement. But I like the sort of number of men. You can kind of see this area had a lot of action. Over here, not so much. We'll actually go ahead and get Biddle into position at the foot of the hill, just to engage any brigades that are coming. Penner's 3 brigades are spotted along Chambersburg Pike. We are seriously outnumbered. Wow, guys, so we are getting outnumbered by the enemy on almost all fronts. This is scary. We're still going to try to hold our positions, obviously. We're going to go ahead and take a look here. Don't know where Chambersburg Pike is. I'm hoping the battle will at the very least end soon, and I will get a chance to reinforce my men. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, though. Let's go ahead and just using Biddle to harass the rest of these guys. We're going to have the Iron Brigade halt, and look at that. Wonderful. Okay, I think we see the problem. Not so wonderful. You guys can see all of these guys are coming from over here, Avery and Smith. We really need some reinforcements pretty desperately, to be honest with you. I'm going to go ahead and actually take I Corps and bring them down here. To bring some support to these guys. So O'Neill should be easy to repel. I'm saying should, obviously, not will be. But we don't know yet, so we're going to see. This is really close to Pennsylvania College. We'll go ahead and bring Schmiffelnig up to help. It looks like they've kind of given up any attack on this hill, so we're going to go ahead and bring the attack to them with Iron Brigade. They do have some pretty good artillery positions, although we need to be careful of that. And let's see if Schmiffelnig will engage. It looks like Baxter didn't even have stomach for a fight. He pulled right back, and that's not going to help us win the game at all. Or the battle, or it's definitely not going to help us win the campaign. That's not good. So Schmiffelnig, you should open fire now. Stop. Just relax. And there we go, right into O'Neill, into his right flank. And hopefully we can get some of these guys to hang around and still put up a bit of a fight. I don't want a full retreat here. We've got this Evergreen Cemetery area that we cannot lose. And in fact, I'm going to take von Gilsa over here. We'll head to the Evergreen Cemetery, just in case. Also bring our vedettes. Let's see who else we can pull back. No, for now we'll hang out. Look at that, Perrin is making a move. And this is just look at all these Confederates, guys. Unbelievable. And Rhodes has sent the rest of his forces from Oak Hill. We'll go ahead and countercharge with Ames, Confederate lines. I think it's really our only option at this point is to get a successful charge. Switch over to canister shot, give the Confederates a taste of their own medicine. And unfortunately, our men are not going to fire into their own ranks, their own men. Now, why wouldn't they do that? It's good support, I think. Anyway, go ahead and take a look up here. So it looks like we want to bring Biddle back, probably to the ridge. We've got some of these guys running, but Ames seems to be doing just fine. Perrin, I should say, seems to be doing just fine, so we want to watch out for that. Look at all those dead. In fact, yeah, that's looking rough, and I'm going to go ahead and pause the battle here. It looks like the battle is about to end unless there's a delay. I think so far, just a cursory look at the battlefield, we could have done better, obviously. We didn't manage to hold McPherson's Ridge, but I think my idea of pulling back was really the best thing to do at that point, because when you see the amount of Confederates that came in towards the end of this battle, it's unbelievable, and these guys over here are just getting absolutely crushed. So I really hope the battle does end soon, and that we don't get a delay. You can see the Confederates have not managed... Oh, damn, we got a delay. I was going to say the Confederates have not managed to push up that hill at all. Unfortunately, they have managed to do pretty well over here, so we want to be careful, and we definitely want to fire that canister shot into Gordon's brigade and probably get some reinforcements. That'd be the best-case scenario. Look at that, guys. We've got Perrin on the run. We may even get a few canister shots off into him. That would be awesome. There we go. Wow. Nice. Let's go ahead and get Ames over here in this forested area. Let's take a look at Cemetery Ridge. Okay, so von Gilsa is getting there at least. We could probably bring Hickman up too. I should have probably brought him beforehand. Let's see. We still got a lot of Confederates coming down on us, guys. Go ahead and bring Cutler over here to help Iron Brigade. What are you doing, Iron Brigade? Being crazy again. Crazy old Iron Brigade with Solomon Meredith. And look at that. They're firing right on Stewart and on our vedettes. That's really not cool. Hopefully we can make them rethink their firing positions over here just by getting into place and opening up on them. It looks like we've got another charge coming up this hill, guys. I don't blame them. That's probably what I would do too. We'll go ahead and get set up around Oak Ridge. Obviously, we've got Paul over here defending this area. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get some of our cannons back, maybe even move Ames over here. Wow, rough battle for me, definitely. Alright, here we go. And like I said, just really trying to get closer to these Confederates. Give them a few volleys to make them think twice about going for our more important victory locations. And there we go, Cutler's giving them a hell of gunfire. You can see all those Confederates drop right there, just like a bunch of stones. Unfortunately, it does look like they're coming up behind us over here with Hayes Brigade. So let's go ahead and deal with these guys. We'll go ahead and bring Iron Brigade down to open fire as well. Wow, I'm surprised Baxter is still in the fight. He did run a few times, but it looks like he's holding his position pretty strong and pretty firmly, so that's cool. And let's get Devon skirmishers up here. We'll also move I-Corps to help Schwiffelnick's brigade out. I don't know why his condition is taking so long to get restored. Looks like we want to move Ames around here, and the same with Paul. Don't like this setup right now. It's a very hectic battlefield. You guys can see that, you know, each of our battle lines are sort of intersecting here. And I think the reason that's happening is they desperately want to take Oak Ridge. So they're going to make every attempt to take it, even if that means just attacking it like this. Look at this pincer movement. You know, it was actually the Union that did a sickle attack formation in the Battle of Gettysburg, but in this case it looks like the Confederates are going for that same sickle attack, which is pretty cool. But we're going to stay strong up here. Kershnowski, come on, Bucktail, you guys can hold this. I know you can do it. And I'm more concerned actually about my southern flank here. So let's go ahead and move these guys up a little bit. Baxter is still holding strong. Gotta give it to him. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to have to turn back just to open up on Doles. We've got a full case of shots to fire. There's no point in not shooting at this guy before he becomes a serious threat. And there we go. Doles is out of the fight, at least for now. Could move on and deal with Avery, but I think I want to keep some troops to deal with Hayes down here in the south. And there we go, guys. The Confederate charge up Oak Ridge. How is this going to go for them? I don't know. Can't really go for much of a charge ourselves because we need to defend the ridge. So we're just going to try to hold them off like this. Not looking very good for us, though, I will say that. Looks like Cutler's on the run. Holy shit. Who else is going to run now? Wow, look at this massive Confederate assault, guys. Now, this is what I call a true battle. It looks like our men over here are also pulling back. Iron Brigade is getting shot at pretty badly. You can see all of the men dead over here around Pennsylvania College. And I don't like that one bit. Let's go ahead and Ames, hold your position. Reynolds, hold your position. Go ahead and switch to shell shot. Just open up on Pettigrew. We'll do the same with Cooper here. Shell shot, open up on Pettigrew. Okay, guys, it looks like, I can't tell yet. It's way too hectic to tell. It looks like we didn't really hold it, or maybe did. We'll see. We're going to go just keep trying to reform our unit. Looks like our men are reforming. Kershnowski was certainly pushed back. But Daniel's charge has sort of failed and sort of succeeded. Okay, here we go. General Stanworth's reserve division comes to our aid. Now, that's what we've needed this entire battle, are reinforcements. Whether or not we can use those reinforcements to take back this hill, I don't know, guys. I don't even know if we'd want to, because it looks like a pretty dodgy area, to be honest with you, especially with the constant charges from Ramsor. Let's go take a look. The reinforcements tend to come from over here. Let's see, come on, where are the reinforcements? Holy shit, you can see everybody's getting pushed back right now, guys. Only thing we can do is really hold these two areas, Evergreen Cemetery and Schultz Farm, obviously, but I don't know where our reinforcements are. I'm still looking for them. We'll pause here. Okay, there they are. They are just coming into view. I guess we're going to have to bring them up from Evergreen Cemetery. At the very least, they can hold this location. We'll have them run. But I really would like to take back this hill. Although I don't think it's in the cards for us this battle, I'll be honest with you. And right now, I'm not even sure if we can hold our main victory location. So we need to be very careful here. And in fact, it may not be a bad idea to get Coster right over here. Just start running for that area. Do the same with this guy right here. And look at that. The Confederates are putting up a hell of a fight for this ridge. Go ahead and get these guys to charge. Or not charge, but open up on the Confederates. May as well get our vedettes to charge, I suppose. More rebel artillery is coming, guys. Our men are being pushed back significantly. Let's see, can Cutler move up in time? I don't even know. We'll keep Schwiffelnig where he is right now. Come on, Cutler. We can't lose this position. I feel like charging with Paul, but I don't see what good that would do. Okay, we're going to charge with Paul. Why? No, we can't. We can't even charge with him. He's not even fit to charge. Cutler's getting stuck over here with Smith, which is pretty annoying. I'd love to get Hayes right in the back with a nice fat charge, but I don't think that's going to happen. Let's just keep holding this position, guys. Come on, Cutler. Kershnowski, you can also move up. I'm going to have all of these guys run. Because right now time is of the essence, and as you can see, they're already succeeding in pushing us partially off this hill. I don't like that one bit. This may be a defeat. This would be actually my first defeat, I believe, or maybe my second defeat in this entire game. So I think the AI is improving, and that's good news. Let's go ahead, and we're going to lead the charge with Cutler's Brigade, guys. We don't want to lose this position, obviously. And here we go. The charge has commenced. Bring Coster up, too. It looks like Cutler stopped short of a charge and is just opening up on Hayes. Not necessarily bad tactics, honestly. Look at that. Coster went right through Smith's men. They're so freaking terrified. They just stood still as my men moved up, which is awesome. So good, guys. We are getting our reinforcements, hopefully in time. We're definitely going to be able to have a chance to hold this battle at a draw. Because as you guys can see, we've got a huge number of Confederates coming to this area. We don't want them to take it, guys. We really don't. Come on, Smith. Move, boy, move. Schmiffelnig, you can move too. I know that you're not supposed to be holding this area, but Von Gilsa can hold it. And here we go, guys. Cutler's moving up. Wow, it's really a battle here. A real charge for the center. And I think all we can do now is really charge for the center. I don't know how else we can do this. Buford, move up. Everybody move up. Custer, move for a charge. Charge. Go ahead. We're going to do the same with Ames. We're going to go... Are we going to go for a charge? Maybe Ames might not go for a charge. I don't think the boy has it in him. But at the very least, we'll try to bring Buford up and try to secure this charge somewhat effective. Come on, guys. Yeah, it's just there's so many guys right now, unfortunately, being pushed back that it's going to be very tough to take back these positions. And in fact, I took the riskiest possible approach to this battle, which was to hold the existing ridges that we already had at the beginning of the day. I know, excuses, but nonetheless. So here we go, guys. The Confederates have secured Seminary Ridge, which is shit for us. Really not good. Not something I wanted to happen at all. And in fact, they have 3 victory locations right now. So the battle is definitely theirs. Almost certainly. I mean, the men just couldn't hold on. They really couldn't. I think with just the tremendous amount of men being lost, I don't blame them. Let's go ahead and we'll charge with Smith. See if we can have some sort of magical victory here. Move Paul up as well. Smith doesn't even have a charge in him either. So I think that at the very least, yeah, there we go. It's actually just a minor defeat, which I'm actually surprised by. I expected it to be a major defeat. Looks like we managed to hold Cemetery Hill, and that will probably be the grounds of our next defense, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and continue here. Very even casualties, obviously, if you guys take a look there. We'll go ahead and continue, and all we can do now is defend Cemetery Hill. The rebels were too strong to push us back. To push back, our only sane options is to hold this ground and pray that the Confederates do not attack before nightfall. Tomorrow our army will deploy across Cemetery Ridge and we'll wait for them. Okay, so here we go, still continuing day 1, guys. We're going to go ahead and continue. I just want to see our positions set up here. Let's see. We couldn't hold the rebel advance, obviously. So this is our new position. We need to hold these areas. Little Round Top. You guys probably know this from many movies about the iconic Battle of Gettysburg. I'm sure you know this location. And just to start off, I'm going to go ahead and take Zook and put him up here. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the battle so far. I'm sorry we secured victory last game, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. And thanks so much. Leave your comments and likes down below, and join me for the next battle. Take care.